We had very reliable, very authentic intelligence at the operational level. Obviously, operational details cannot be shared, but we had confirmed reports that India will attack Pakistan, and this is not the first time. And let me also share that had I not at that point in time shared this information very timely with the world, with the international community, so you see, when you communicate things, sometimes they act as a deterrent. So I think as a responsible state and as a non-permanent member of the UN Security Council, we had to share the information very timely.
Are you suggesting that now that you have shared what you describe as this credible intelligence with the international community, which is why I guess you made the announcement at 2 a.m. in the morning so that the international community were awake to get that information. Do you now believe that India is unlikely to attack? Because look, these are, as I say, serious allegations suggesting that India will attack Pakistan. You are now saying you don't think that's likely anymore, correct?
What I'm saying is there are three forms of deterrence. One is your capability, which is our very strong military, and we've always defended our motherland. We've always acted in self-defense. We've never been the aggressors. Second is the resolve, which is the resolve of the nation, resolve of the people. And third is the communication. So communication plays a big part in averting a crisis and not only making the international community aware, but our local population aware of what is going on right now. So I think Pakistan, because Pakistan has always been desirous of peace, Pakistan has always wanted peaceful coexistence. But having said that, we have a right to defend ourselves. India, after the Pahalgam incident, blamed Pakistan without any evidence. And Pakistan had offered for an investigation, a fair and transparent investigation into the matter. But they kept pointing fingers. And in the past, they've used such incidents to attack Pakistan. So this is not the first time. They've done this before in the past, exploiting such incidents to their advantage.
India insists that this attack was cross-border and it blames Pakistan. You say that there's no evidence to substantiate that. Do you have any evidence to completely write off the idea that those involved in this were militants who are based in Pakistan or allied with Pakistani groups?
The Indian government so far has not been able to pinpoint a single group which was involved. You see, they will have to tell the world who was involved. You can't just say that Pakistan is behind this. And our Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif, while speaking to the passing out parade at the military academy, said that we're open to a fair and just and impartial investigation, meaning thereby that we have clean hands.
You've talked about the importance, as far as Pakistan is concerned, that the international community is aware of what is going on. US Secretary of State Marco Rubio spoke of the need to condemn the terror attack and encourage your FM to work with India to de-escalate tensions and re-establish direct communications. Is there any sign of that?
We've expressed our desire to conduct an impartial inquiry to prove a point that, we had nothing to do with this. Now, the situation diplomatically is very clear. We're engaged with our friendly nations. We're talking to them. We're telling them what our perspective is. And let's see how the situation unfolds in the near future. But in all this situation, Pakistan is neither the aggressor nor the provocator. Pakistan has not contributed to the escalation. And we're only saying that we have the right to self-defense and we will defend ourselves.
You said that India was going to launch an attack on Pakistan in 24 to 36 hours. This was in the middle of the night, Tuesday. Do you still believe, as we speak today, that that is likely to happen?
The situation is fluctuating. Sometimes escalation is high, sometimes it's low, sometimes there's diplomatic engagement. It's an ever-evolving situation. And we keep receiving intelligence reports. Having said that, our armed forces are on alert. Our armed forces are ready, and we're conducting our exercises. And there are much details of operations which at operational level, which I can't divulge right now. But having said that, our armed forces are on alert and they are always ready to defend their country.
With respect, I need a yes or no, I guess, at this point. Do you still believe that there is likely to be an attack before, for example, midnight tonight, given that 2 days ago you said that there is credible evidence that there will be an attack on the country?
There could be a possibility, yes. Yes, based on the information that we have and the kind of strategies that we have here, the way we are watching developments in India, yes, there is a possibility. And that is why I said that Pakistan is always well prepared to defend, and the armed forces are also ready for self-defense.